Alright, so we are back. We just found a lot about the aliens that they've been interacting with. And there's the Mofang, I don't remember any of them.
Valine and the Arai.
Yeah.
And more about the seeds.
Yeah.
It's like somehow we'll live on or something. I guess this has meaning if someone listens, but who? A new one? A new arriver? Oh, God, the kiosk out front. I need to update that message.
So there's a kiosk with a message that I think we should maybe look for.
We've already heard it.
That's the kiosk out there. Is that a kiosk?
Yes.
Okay.
What else would you think it
It's not any kiosk I've seen.
Hi, I'm Farley. I guess if you're seeing this, then I wasn't able.
Just in case. Welcome. But it's probably not safe here. To be blunt, we're getting ready for a battle. I don't know what you'll find. I just thought I should. Just be cautious with who you trust. CW may be here. I don't know. Just be careful. I've got to go.
So they might all still be alive.
And don't panic. As jarring as this experience is,
Right.
you really will
is?
find
I'm also beginning to think maybe I was too harsh jumping on CW as bad. Maybe CW and Farley are on the same side, and she's saying that maybe he's still here. You know these pictures of the aliens?
Can you zoom on them or?
No. I've just never been able to zoom in this game, Rachel. Here, let's go do the robot.
What's the robot?
The one
Oh,
we just
yeah.
got the pattern for.
Okay. Well, we're making some good progress. I don't think these numbers I wrote down are relevant, but
Well, we've seen 2 poker hands.
yeah, I wrote down one, and then we have a picture of the other. Okay. Well, do you remember what it looks like? Because I don't.
Like, that's what it was.
I think that's close.
No,
No,
there were
it's
more
not close
connections.
at all.
What? That was very close.
No, it's not. Yeah, you're right. It is close.
Alright.
So how do we make it turn into a number?
Well, it is just 15. No.
I assume we want to find out what that number is.
I do too.
Well, let's start inputting numbers and see if we can start figuring out a pattern.
Well, I think it should.
Enter? Maybe we should just press enter?
Now, enter was what? There we go. 406. Oh.
No, that got weird.
Okay, well,
Is this the Valine?
this isn't a Valine, but I
No,
think,
the, sorry,
I think this is the console that they're talking about.
was that the Valine? Or was it the,
It was the Valine. It was not the RI. Turned into 406, which is this pattern.
should I write it down? No,
Yes.
I guess, no, there's no reason to write it down if you take a picture. Well, let's, see. I don't think it's 15.
Well, it looks like a 15.
Yes, it does. Wait, can you look at the picture again? Are the X's relevant? Do you think?
The X indicates that there's nothing in that area. So yeah, there's nothing there.
You're right. Okay.
I wonder if 4 is going to be all 4 of them. 4? Well, 5 is 4 plus 1. So if 6 is going to be 4 plus 2, it's going to be this connected to that, and then this connected to those two, right?
Right.
And it is.
Okay.
So that means that 8 is going to be these. Oh, I wonder what 8's going to be. So this is 4, and then that's 8. Oh, it was 7. 7, I assume, would be 4 plus 3, which is that connected to that, and these 3. And it is.
Okay. So we want the top row, top being the left.
Yeah, can you give me a piece of paper? I can give you a piece of paper. I don't need you. Strong, independent man.
So what we're going for is, well, I'm assuming you remember, but I'll write it down anyway.
It's 1. Then 2 is that. It looks like it breaks it down by 4s, right?
Yeah.
So, because like 12, I assume is going to involve another one of the sides.
Yeah.
Or actually, I'm wrong. It's 4 plus 8, but then it adds this little dangling thing there. Right. So 0 is all empty. So what's 11? 11 is going to be 8 plus 3, right? And then this is 8, and then this is 3. And then 16 is going to be something weird too, right?
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, 16 does seem relevant for our piece, right? Well, it's this thing.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I can agree with that. Well, so then 20 must be 16 plus 4, so it's going to be that one there and then this one down here, right?
Yeah. But we don't want any of the things connected to the side.
Yeah. Well, maybe. So, what are all the single lines, right? Because 4 is connecting from the edge to the side. I feel like maybe I'm wrong, but this should make more sense. Because 8 is not a single line. 4 is a single line, and 1 is a single line. But then 5 is 4 plus 1. 7
So we need to figure out
is
what.
4 plus 3. But 8 is 2 things.
Can you do 0, 8, or is that a thing?
And then 12 is also two things. But 20 is... Oops. 16 is one thing by itself, which makes me think that 64 probably is also. Yeah, I'm right. Which then makes me wonder... it's not based on powers of 2 because 8 wasn't one. But 32 could be. 32 is weird. Then what's after 64? It's 256.
Huh.
Oh. Huh, interesting. Oh. But 406 resulted in that weird pattern, right? Yeah. Which was its response when we gave it this.
Gave it the 15.
Yeah. I don't know what more we can get from this.
Well, 406, 731.
What? Don't write down these other numbers. They're literally random. Literally.
But they're changing. Or are we indeed talking to them? Or maybe those numbers don't exist and it's giving us the closest equivalent?
Maybe. I don't know. They seem to like their 4s. 64 times 4, it's 256, right? 6 times 4 is 240. 4 times 4, yeah. 256 would be the next one, but that is not a single line. Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It is a single
We
line.
already
Oh, okay. And then after that is what? 8. That's 1. That's 110.
Which we don't have enough numbers for.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, whatever. I'm not really sure where to go from there.
Well, we can keep looking.
We could go back to one of the seed places and explore more. Or, we could also see if there's anything we can do.
There's a,
Talk to armor run on. Great.
oh, there, that's what I saw. So I think that's one of the, Valine, right?
I think I agree with you.
Shall we try inputting that, I don't know how many numbers it takes. It also does letters, or maybe we need stealthing out. That's what rotary phones are good for. I assume it'll do something once we have the right stuff.
Probably fair. Could also check out that sphere again. And then I think there might have been something we didn't explore. I don't know.
Well, that area is still locked off to us.
Well, we can get around the other side. I think we have a 5-digit number we need to enter in there.
Okay. And then we need to get across the river, right? To get through that area?
Yeah, well, I think we might...
And we can go up and around, right?
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
And this is what got us to...
But yeah, let's check out that spot that we swapped from, right?
Yeah, where we think that the seed might be gone.
Something like that.
Which spot are you talking about?
So we left the seed there, right?
Oh, right. This one's 5-digit. It's a 6-digit number.
Do we have 6 digits?
I remember. And I think it activates an elevator, maybe?
I think Mark said something about he never accessed that elevator.
Oh, maybe.
I don't remember. Something about a tower, I don't know. I don't remember the conversation fully. Can you teleport through there? What's up there? Have we gone through here? Yes. This is where we left the seed. Seed's
Right.
there.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like the seed was still there.
Will we go out this way?
I don't think we did. I think we went straight for the seed.
No, we did.
You think we did go this way? That's another 3-digit, which is probably connected to the robot. Or
Connected to the robot?
yeah.
Oh, that was good. And this is the, right behind the tree, right?
Yeah. Pretty cool. Everything's connecting. You'll stuff
What's
so
that
matter.
from
So do you think he lived here? Oh. This is from...
there? Oh, Farley. There are multiple Farleys.
Well, they were a family.
Sure, but multiple Farleys are mayors.
Oh.
These give us some good fodder for 5-digit numbers. Ooh, what's this? Mr. Mayor, Edgar Bahis, here is the information pertaining to the Bleeder, its history, and some of the engineering behind it. The Bleeder project was designed and built at the request of Mayor Sims to collect and dissipate the ever-increasing power in the entire ecosystem. Mayor Sims was reluctant to allow the system to come to fruition as he and others had become suspicious of Mayor Farley's death. He believed that without knowing more precisely what would happen to the cell wall at fruition, he was ill-advised to allow it to possibly open. Thus, we opened the cell wall?
Yeah.
The system has the capacity to throttle all 4 connected worlds. The idea, as you are well aware, is to suppress the ecosystem power and thus inhibit full maturity of the trees. It is postulated, and since became apparent, that this suppression will keep whatever unknown maturity process from happening, and grant us direct control over tree fruition. Interesting. The rate of dissipation is sensed and regulated automatically. The power is collected through Valine engineered extruded cables that attach directly to the dome membrane. When the maximum power level is exceeded, the dissipation phase is triggered, creating an electrical charge, followed by discharge into the water through electrolysis, and an amount of hydrogen and oxygen is generated. We capture some of these for our own use, but the majority is released into our atmosphere. This gassing might be cause for concern were it not for the ecosystem's ability to filter and maintain our atmosphere at near ideal levels. Excess H and O content and pressure generated by the process is balanced quickly by the membrane. And, as you know, we discourage swimming when the bleeder is operational. With regards, CW.
Okay. Oh, I think this is outside of the sphere. Oh, alright.
Okay.
Warning.
Yeah, this is the warning we've seen before.
There's a,
Yeah, there's a license plate.
let's take a picture of it. There's a book and a bunch of stuff. Looks like a compass without its thing. Or no, it looks just like a compass. Well, that thing seemed relevant.
Whoa.
This is gonna be hard to read.
No, it's easy to read. 1725. Special Council Session 2. Discussed final approval of Farley's plan with regard to imminent attack. The full council vote was unanimous, and I gave my final approval. Preparations update. Farley says that tunneling is almost complete. Then, Tham informs us that the Villeens just completed their construction and have started testing. Special Council Session 12. Oh, that was 11, not 2. No one attended. I'll inquire as to reason for their absence. It appears the council members feel like we're having too many meetings. Since the plan has been approved, perhaps we can reduce our meetings to every 2 days from now. Well, I was asking.
Oh, so these are days, not years.
Oh, that makes more sense. But
Okay.
that's a dumb way. I guess they don't really have, like, any other... They don't know how long a year is, right?
Well, a year for them is probably different than...
A year for them is arbitrary.
Yeah, because they
there's
don't have
no-
seasons or anything.
Yeah. It appears the council members feel like we're having... While I was asking Cecil about his absence, I also inquired about securing the tower area. Special Council Session 13. Cecil will provide a new key code for the lower lock in the next few days. He was concerned about any survivors not having access, so it was decided that we would conceal the code in Farley's house and give the residents the location as they were being chambered. I also had him change the upper tower access code. Clue to that code has been placed under the direction of our first mayor. Okay. So, I think we found the one to get into here, and then under the direction of our first mayor.
Well, the first mayor we can find out, and then I assume that it might be on his tombstone?
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe it's in the day stuff. I've decided to bring some of the more important mayor's logs with me for chambering. Oh, okay, sure. Specifically, the initial Hunrath log, then the logs that document the history of our conflict with the Mofang. I would think that we have an extra chamber available for historic documents. Special Council Session 14. Only Tham attended. He informed me that because of dire circumstances, the others were very busy or not inclined to have a long discussion about the situation. I told him I would suspend the regular Special Council sessions and they would simply meet as the need arose. Paid a visit to Farley today and asked her to check on the availability of a chamber for the documents. 4 days later. I spent the last few days collecting documents. I divided them into 2 categories, chambered and vaulted. The vaulted are less important, obviously, but obviously worth making an effort to save. They can be moved into Farley's vault area. The vaulted category will also include any books we managed to collect through the years, so I think we read those. With less than a week remaining before chambering begins, the population is tense. We've had several town hall meetings to try and answer any questions, but the realities of the current situation make it difficult to assuage fears. Farley has informed me that there's one final confirmation from Shavar. If Farley doesn't hear from her by the end of 1714-1, then there's no turning back. There's an odd justice to Farley's plan, and that whatever the Mofang bastards sent to kill us will be returned to them. Special Meeting 15. A special meeting was called to go over the plans for the final time. Farley had several instruction sheets to distribute. The Mofang weapons illustration, a list of all souls that will be used as a basis for the chambering manifest, and a thorough summary of the battle plans. These will be distributed as necessary. No word from Shavar. Farley tells me that there will be at least one chamber available for historic documents. Any other extra chambers will be loaded with emergency provisions and medications in case either Hunrath or Mary are completely destroyed. No word from Shavar. No word from Shavar. Death is on our doorstep. Curse the Mofang devils to hell. I'm leaving to be chambered. This journal will remain here to inform any future souls what our last days were like. What are the Mofangs? Why? Why Mofangs?
So, what was the last number?
Oh, the last date?
Yeah, I want to see.
17-14-3.
17-14-3 divided by what? 365.
Oh, sure.
So they've been about 46 years.
Okay, so Karl Hunrath is their first mayor. So there's a few options.
Wait, why wouldn't Luther Roscoe be first?
Because, Luther Roscoe could be. That's before Hunrath, I guess, right?
Is that
Those are both two places to look. Luther Roscoe and Karl Hunrath. Either one of them are the first two mayors. Either one of them are the first mayor. Yes. Oh.
oh
Oh, the power is out, right? Oh, but there's a level below this too. Alright.
wait on the door to your. Sorry, there's another door. I saw something
I don't believe you.
there. What's that? Is it just if you came in from this direction instead? Yeah.
Yeah. You want to go look at the tombstones?
Yeah, let's try it. Did we listen to that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's about the tree. So either Roscoe or one of the Farleys is the first mayor. Running into walls.
And can we peel back the...
No.
Wait, the little points. Okay. These don't really have numbers attached to them. There's Luther.
Weird, right? That.
There's 3 panels?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, why is your thing so jumpy?
Just sliding.
So that wasn't
Well, maybe
incredibly helpful.
maybe the panels are just there because they can't re-inscribe it.
But they did it in such a way that made it look more purposeful than the other ones covering it up.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we could
Well,
try.
we haven't really explored these houses
Well,
super
we
well.
can't enter them, so that's probably the main reason why.
Backgammon!
Our
Love
current
backgammon.
ability to enter the houses is largely why I haven't.
Did we go up
explored
those
them.
stairs? Okay, so it's just there. So...
Well, there's a few things we could do, right?
Well, here, let's copy down those numbers. Go back.
What?
I mean, there's numbers associated to them already.
Yeah, I just want to read what this says. A clue to that code has been placed under the direction of our first mayor.
Under the direction. Does it say anything about what the first mayor wanted to do? Do you remember? Direction can mean a few things, right? Physical pointing direction or... But we can write down these numbers at least. So wait, 3... There's 3 days where they didn't have a mayor. What was the other one? Remember?
0 to like 10220.
It makes sense that they use this system because everybody came from different time periods, so they can really keep track of the Earth years because it was arbitrary.
Well, this is clearly from one of the worlds.
From Mofang. I'm just gonna assume that's Mofang. I'm just gonna call it. I'm gonna call it as it is Mofang. Can we get to the bleeder? Is there a way to get there?
Not like, no, not there directly. You can see that. That ends over there. First, I just want to try entering the barley mayor years in the in that code. Because that's 6
The tower
digits.
code?
Yeah, that's 6 digits. 0.
And that'll give
1,
it power?
0, 2, 2, 0. It might. I want to try that because that's a 6-digit number associated with a theoretical first mayor.
Right. And then, do we have a way of getting over there?
Over directly on the other side? I don't think so. I think
That'd
we might
be
have
another
to
thing we
teleport
can
from the
try.
other side.
Gosh, your computer is giving off quite a bit of heat. It started with 1.
Well, it's a 6-digit number, so clearly it starts with 0.
Okay. I think it's a good time for us to stop. So see you guys next episode.